on the inside than Paimon imagined. Are you sure it's still a work in progress? Ilyas, do you remember this place? Huh? Ilyas! Where'd he go? Did he get separated?
There's no need for
It's okay, Ilya.
I don't understand. Everyone knows that he shamelessly used your thesis to send in a product.
Do you know how many people are working on that project? If Johnny was kicked out because of
But he's obviously... He throws you the hardest work, and after you're done pulling all in that's not right!
a lot of people want... It's okay.
Half a year, he's treating people like cattle.
Enough. It's fine. I just need to suck it up and get it done.
What's the matter? Huh? You can...
Of course, I was also able...
Connecting...
It's clear that the Collective Consciousness Project is all... Not entirely.
Right here, right now. Emerge.
Let's roll!
My apologies. Let the show begin. Right now, emerge.
Attaboy! Here you are. Can't catch me.
It's completely different from what Ilyas said. This place looks like it's been done for a while.
Contributing to the collective by only thinking to your strengths. How easy.
hate them. Just thinking of that name fills me with hatred. We must get rid of him.
Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence. All
An entire year's worth of work down the drain. And for what?
You could have played hero any time.
I don't understand.
It's a shame. Everyone has been working.
In any case, none of this affects now. Our futures are...
I'm sorry.
There's no need for an apology. It's not like I'll accept it anyway. You'll pay...
Hey, you're blinking out again.
Don't jump to conclusions.
Just in case, why don't we take both keys with us?
Alias, this is all. Well, to pass this course, you must complete a paper with other researchers. I know you're a hero for fighting academic fraud, but maybe you should try.
I understand.
You seem troubled.
Who are you?
Ah,
Siraj.
the world hates people who don't fit in. I imagine you've had your fair share of trouble. After you reported Johnny for academic fraud, you were ostracized and shunned. Even your family can't understand your actions. However, how about it?
What did you see?
Paimon can't believe it! He really did trick us! No! Ooh, Paimon's...
You've come. I intentionally slowed my... And I wanted to throw off the mantra and bring... Yes, I true. However, it's not that I got scared and forgot. It's difficult to fool Al-Haytham, so I had to create the...
In the best guise is when you...
Correct. I only... It was finished a long time only here. That's all I wanted to say. After I entered...
Is this your decision?
Yeah, the person we know is the outside world is painful sometimes, but
Do you need more time to...
hey, who are...
That.
So you're that
Giga jerk?
you?
I modified Akasha terminals to... I assign numbers to everyone. Here, people can live... Then I ask you, there are researchers at... People are so obsessed. Isn't that right? Ilyas, there's no need to deny this, as it is fact and the terminus of conformity. Welcome to the A few simple words from you, and my research was consigned to nothingness. Of course, I'm well aware that you don't care, but I didn't give...
When we arrived.
Oh, you noticed that? The answer is the academia. The collective consciousness. Everything has been proceeding smoothly. You are our big... The project will snowball until ultimately everyone will be...
We won't let you do...
What can you achieve? Return to the hive, number 36.
Yes.
Wait! Don't go back! And you aren't an out...
That's easy for you to say, given that you're travelers. Return, number 36.
Ilias?
You two are just as... You think that everyone should be like... I allowed number 30... Al-Haytham.
I made those words quite clear a year ago.
What?
What's happening?
The collective need... That's why you... However,
Thanks for that. You know, strange.
this contradicts the hatred you had provided them. And these two different...
So that's it! And then you pretended wouldn't expect any less from you, Al-Haytham. Once the collective consciousness bugs out, we'll take... wait. It's back to normal.
Al-Haytham. Ilyas's Your struggle has...
So many monsters, and... something feels...
I also integrated monsters into the collective, despite their lack of... Now then.
Hey, Al-Haytham?
I've already said... You two just need to brace yourselves for the nuisance in front of us.
Well,
Flicker.
Right now. Oh, Protector! Take flight!
Let's roll!
Yeah! Yeah! Whirling snow! Yeah! Ta! Yeah! Ta! Ta! Ha! Ta! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Ta! Al-Haytham isn't that bad of a person.
But it has to be done. He must be eliminated so that we can evolve.
Ta! Ta! Yeah! Ta! Yeah! Ta! Ta! Emerge, right here.
Let's roll!
Let's dance. Ta!
You see? That is the will of the collective. Even with the hatred gone, they continue their work. An external anomaly cannot...
Emerge.
Bam!
Whirling snow. Let the show begin.
Attaboy!
Embrace the ice.
He won't hold out for much longer.
He's a lot tougher than we imagined.
Something's gone wrong with the academia. The mantra.
What's with this sudden influx? Silence! As the Overmind, I command you!
Emerge.
I'll protect her.
Let's
Take flight.
Can't catch me.
Yeah, Kami-santo art. Sumetsu.
Oh, coming through. Attaboy! How is that possible? Why hasn't it been resolved?
Was there an error in our judgment?
The will of the collective cannot be wrong. The Overmind must have made an error in his judgment.
But Siraj is the most intelligent among us. He is number one. His judgment is the optimal one.
Is that true? No, not necessarily.
Emerge. Right now. Right here. My apologies. Sakura swirl. Take flight.
What have you done?
Calm down. Don't you have an easy way to figure this out? You were only designated as number 36. What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number. Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
What you said to Ilias has now become a memory shared by all members of the Hive. I see it now! You've channeled and amplified their selfish desires! You're trying to destroy my Hive from the inside out!
Human minds are not infinitely pliable, and your Hive has stretched many of them to their limit. Once your authority as Overmind starts to wane, it won't be long before your subjects snap back. Is it worth living here like a machine? Being a tool for the rest of my life? As soon as one person begins to have these thoughts, selfishness, doubt, and fear will propagate, thanks to the web of consciousness that you built. At this stage, your so-called Hive has already fallen.
It's not over yet. I am the Overmind! There has to be a way!
It's too late. Once the desires of the Hive accumulate, beyond a certain threshold, they will kill their king.
I wouldn't have suffered such a disgraceful defeat if I was the Overmind.
My numbers shouldn't be so far down on the list. Siraj is a liar.
This isn't what we agreed to.
I should be the one in your position!
The Hive shut down? What happened just now?
Members of a collective consciousness are more likely to reach a consensus. For example, however, this system is far from perfect. Based on this law, the disturbance that Ilya setbacks in the plan, apprehension, but in the Hive, where there are no secrets, a few words were enough. Believe in the power.
You were already... you knew that
I knew it from the moment Moreover, I never looked down. You have a naive view towards the You would never let a test...
I never thought I'd hear those words come from you. I know very well that you've never viewed me as an equal. When you were with us, you always had a distance. You don't need to hide it.
From your perspective, you probably think I'm like you. I just want to distance myself from meaningless no. On the other hand,
You mean to say...
is that not so? You view people...
Regardless.
You will stay. I'm just an ordinary staff member. I believe it is the general...
Sino? What are you doing here?
I followed the symbols. Looks like things have already been settled.
Symbols?
I left a similar picture in my letter to him, and I made several
Wait, what do you mean Oh, Paimon! So you really did know that something was up with Ilias from—
It'd be best if you didn't spout nonsense. By the way, I came across some information at the academia.
Seriously? By the way, Sino, Paimon heard that Siraj sent more people to the academia. We can't let those jerks get away!
Don't worry. The Matra have started screening suspicious persons, and we've already arrested many of Siraj's associates. This was likely one factor that caused the Hive's consciousness to waver.
Good. Seems like the interesting part is already over. I'll leave the arrest. See you.
And off he goes.
Oh no. Oh no. I was involved in all these What came over me? How?
We were accomplices, whether he's the scribe or the—
We can discuss the future later. I didn't feel anything towards all. Siraj made up from how things look.
I guess we're getting what we deserve. Could you help us apologize to all Hatham?
Sure.
It's okay.
It's time to go.
Let's go.
So, were they all— We can ask all—
Looks like I can't exist as Siraj number 36. Yet, my life as Ilyas goes on. When I was at Gandharvaville, I thought about whether I should just come forward with the truth. But I didn't have the courage then. So in the end...
Ilias?
Don't be sad. However, I didn't come out... I realized understanding that gave...
You can do it.
Thanks. Can you keep... Also, please apologize to all Hatham for me. Goodbye, you two.
All the test subjects have been taken away. I'll have my subordinates seal the plate. Are you two hurt?
Paimon's fine.
Get some rest. Watch out for any of Siraj's associates.
Okay, you stick— Let's go meet up with all Hatham.
The matter's settled. We can return. Judging by your faces, it seems like you... I respect your curiosity.
Hey, we're not your—
You...
What? You're not leaving today until you explain what happened back at Siraj's secret base.
See ya.
Hold it right there.
Are you done? Your behavior is reminding me of some other people.
Stop changing the subject.
It's too much of a hassle to explain everything from the top. You know what? Come with me.
Where to?
You'll know when we get there.
this your home?
Yes.
What's with you all of a sudden? Being all polite and invite.
Ah, you're back. Quick, come help me see if this painting's all straightened. Huh? Who are they?
Stop making a fuss. They're obviously guests.
You're not from the academia, are you? Wait, what? How do you know me? Oh no, do people know that I live here?
What? You're embarrassed only...
Oh, you guys are roommates!
Yes, we are, but keep that to yourselves. Please, don't tell anyone else.
I keep a few books on collectives and the subconscious here at home. I'll get them. You all chat in the meantime.
Hey! You're leaving just like that? Sorry, I know we've only just met, but I have to ask. Are you, you wouldn't happen to be actors that Alhaitham hired to pretend to be his friends, would you?
What?
Guess not. I've never seen him invite friends home before, so please excuse my...
But aren't you?
I wouldn't s- Okay, well, we used to be, but we're not anymore. Don't worry about it. My name is Kaveh. I'm sorry to have met you under these circumstances. Anyway, please don't say anything about me living here.
You seem like you got a lot going on. So maybe Samora will make Paimon shut up.
Are you serious? How could you... Of course. You're Alhaitham's friends.
What? That was a normal response. You exposed your own weakness.
Still, why do you have to treat me like he does?
Judging by the deafening din coming from the living room, you all must be getting along quite well.
Entertain your own friends, why don't you?
I'll leave the books here.
Paimon's dizzy from reading. This is way too complicated. Why don't we just ask questions instead? Paimon wants to know, oh, how did you know about the collective consciousness's weakness?
A year ago, Siraj presented it. The first, as I've already said, was that his research was on human evolution, a subject prohibited by the academia. The second was that I thought the direction of his
Wait, that's too conservative?
One way to stable the optimal solution.
That's way too dangerous.
I'm merely stating the fact. It's impossible for any species to evolve overnight, and humans with. That's why the academia.
Ha! That's rich coming from you. If humans aren't humans without their humanity, then you'll probably evolve into some other species and...
What about you?
At least I'd be Sorry for eavesdropping, but...
Sort of. We encountered a strange researcher that had it out for us.
Are you all okay? Huh. So that's how things went. Such is life. If only he'd known, Alhaitham could have stayed indoors today, and the whole thing could have been avoided. Plus, he could have helped me with the housework for once. See those books?
Can you feel the awkwardness in the air? I hope you're aware of your lack of conversational skills.
Oh, so the pot's calling the kettle black, is he?
I'm doing quite well. Much better.
You don't...
can't tell which of them is more problematic. Let's just get this over with and leave.
You whisper very loudly.
Oh, yeah, Paimon's been told that.
Do you have any more questions?
Let Paimon think.
I bear them no ill will. To some extent, they were—
Ilias also said that he wanted to tell us the truth at Gandharvaville, but he didn't have— he apologized.
It doesn't matter. I never considered asking him to come forward with the truth. Judging from his experiences, he's more courageous than the average person. There's no need to lay even more criticism on him. Criticizing the brave only shows how weak you yourself— I'm going for dinner in 10 minutes, so I'll field one last question.
Paimon doesn't have any more questions. How about you? Oh, yeah, that's a good question. You only started investigating with the Matra at the Academia because you were interested in something, right? But after meeting Siraj, it didn't seem like you were interested in him or his experiment.
I had no interest in him personally, but I was curious as to why so many people were willing to— I now understand the reason. Correct. The fact that Siraj's project attracted so much interest despite not being approved speaks to— as the acting— In addition, what happened— I think minimum viable—
Wait!
Yes. I don't think Siraj knew about what he'd do then.
But—
I'm not suited if I serve as acting Grand Sage for too long. It's important to—
Oh, now that you say that, Paimon's kinda hung—
See ya.
The name Siraj doesn't ring a bell.
He isn't someone who—
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the Academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses. But even so, the Academia can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm delighted to—
And I suppose they'd let everyone know that your career as a sage will be as shaky as that painting.
Again, that's my—
But my salary—
Wait, what?
At least I don't have to be an architectural designer who works himself to death just to get a smile from his client.
You... I took time out—
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to buy—
What? Are you trying to annoy me to death?
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Fine!
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on the other hand, can you think of any redeeming features at all?
Artistry, fort—
So I'll have to—
Of course!
But why would I do—
Can't you just be nice?
Pretending that you're—
Speaking of which, your friends won't say anything.
There's no need to—
What?